Hey YouTube, how you doing? Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. We're going to be going back into the past. A review I did way fucking back in the Wayback Machine. Um, Back when I knew very little. Now I know a little bit more. Um, a beer I originally gave 4 out of 5. Wychcraft blonde beer from the Wychwood Brewery. Um, Thrice hopped. So 3 different hops going on in here, or hopping at least. There might be more hops than that. Oh no, they just say 3 hops. Okay, it would have been cool if it was like they did 3 different hoppings in the actual brewing process and like dumped like a shit ton of hops in there. That'd be kind of cool, but they didn't do that. 4.5% alcohol by volume. Um, People always ask me now, it's like, why don't you re-review all these old beers you did, man? Why don't you fucking do it? Why don't you review all these old beers you did? And I tell them, well, first off, there, Sonny Boy. Back in the old days in the internets, I could still get those beers. And probably about 70% of them I can't get anymore. And I don't really give a fuck about retreading things I already did. I'm going to do it this time around, so I'm kind of a hypocrite in that way, but fuck you. The opportunity presented itself to me this time around, so I'm going to re-review it. 4 out of 5 sounds like it might be a bit high. The beer may have changed over the years. My palate has definitely fucking changed, so we're going to review it, and we're going to see what we think. It's basically an English pale ale. British bitter. British bitter. So here we go. I mean, I'd love to re-review Young's Double Chocolate Stout. Really would. But I can't get it no more, so fuck you, stop asking. Alright. So that's even paler than the Scarecrow that I did previously. That's more... Honestly, the Scarecrow looks more like a standard British bitter than this does. This looks like your typical golden pale ale even. It's downright almost lagery color because you put it in front of any sort of light source and you start getting green highlights and shit like that. And it doesn't even have as an impressive a head. It looks like a fucking lager, man. That's one finger of white head. It doesn't look bad or anything. I'm just saying it's like it's kind of weird. Like this one here is supposed to be like a straight up English pale ale. Although it says blonde beer, so I don't know. Maybe they rated it. Maybe they put it in the wrong slot. I think I read that off Beer Advocate or Rate Beer, one of those fucking places. So who knows? Anyway, go to Roma. For being thrice hopped, not really getting a lot of hop character. Getting a little bit of grassy, slightly earthy hops. Mostly just getting a bit of a bready malt character. Standard British bitter kind of smell, really. The thrice hopped thing sounds more like a marketing gimmick than anything else. Smells very pleasant. Smells like your session British bitter. You know, you don't have to think about it too hard. There's not even any sort of abundance of sweetness or anything else going on. It smells very nice. So right to the taste. Cheers, guys. Bready. There's a slight, very slight grassy slice or slash mineral finish on this. Earthiness. I should have tried to research what hops are actually employed in this. I'm assuming it's like maybe like Kent Golding or Fuggles or something along those lines stuck in there. Although they're not really big, for being thrice hopped, the hop character isn't necessarily large. It's actually fairly well balanced with the malt. The malt is just your straight up standard bready British malt thing. There's no overabundance of like toffee or caramel sweetness that you might get in some of these ones. No real apple character. Copper coin, apple character. Sometimes you get a little bit from the malt. Usually you get a lot of it from the earthy hops. So, but it's very nice. It's just very sessionable, very drinkable. My original review, 4 out of 5. A bit high, just a bit fucking high, I'd say. It's really a 3 out of 5 beer. So, Wychwood blonde beer. It's still a really good beer. Don't get me wrong. It's very nice, perfectly sessionable, enjoyable. But it's a 3 out of 5 beer. So like most of my early reviews, I put a disclaimer. Honestly, just don't watch them. Because I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I know a little bit more, hopefully, but that's up for you guys to decide, really, I guess. But alright, guys, be good. We'll see you later. Cheers.